The world is a tapestry of stories. Some shimmer with laughter and light. Others are woven from shadows and whispered in hushed tones. These are the tales that chill the bone and quicken the heart. They speak of love twisted into despair, of fortunes that bring only ruin, and of creatures born from nightmares. This is the province of cursed fates, where love's embrace leads to a cold grave, where gleaming treasure becomes a symbol of sorrow, and where the pursuit of power awakens slumbering beasts. Join us now, dear viewers, as we journey into the heart of three such legends. Prepare yourself, for the path ahead is fraught with peril, and the shadows hold whispers of truths too terrible to ignore. I am Specs. Welcome to Spectral Archives, where history and legends intertwine. Mount Vodno, a majestic peak in the Republic of North Macedonia, and its slopes are cloaked in ancient forests. Its summit pierces the clouds, but beauty is a mask, for beneath its verdant embrace lies a secret, a legend whispered by the wind, the tale of a cursed treasure. They say a band of outlaws once sought refuge on Mount Vodno. They carried with them a king's ransom in gold, but their respite was short-lived. Betrayal bloomed in their ranks. A bloodbath ensued. None survived. The gold vanished. Some say it's still there, hidden deep within the mountain's heart, guarded by the restless spirits of the slain. Many have been lured to Mount Vodno by the promise of riches. Driven by avarice, blinded by greed, they venture into the mountain's embrace, but the mountain does not surrender its secrets easily. Some vanish without a trace, others return, changed, their eyes haunted by an unspeakable horror. They speak of whispers in the dark, of phantom figures guarding the gold, of a curse that clings to anyone foolish enough to seek it. The treasure of Mount Vodno remains elusive, a siren song for the greedy and the desperate. A stark reminder that some prizes are best left undisturbed. Love and death, two sides of a single coin. Nowhere is this truth more tragically illustrated than in the tale of Prince Pedro of Portugal and his beloved Inês de Castro. Their love was forbidden, a dangerous liaison shrouded in secrecy. For Inês was a lady-in-waiting and Pedro was heir to the Portuguese throne. But their hearts cared little for royal decree. They found solace in each other's arms. Their happiness, however, was tragically short-lived. Pedro's father, King Afonso IV, saw Inês as a threat. He feared her influence over his son. He decreed her death, and so Inês was brutally murdered, stabbed to death before Pedro's eyes. His heart shattered, his soul consumed by grief and rage. When Pedro ascended the throne, he exacted a terrible revenge. He hunted down Inês's killers. He had their hearts ripped from their chests. But vengeance provided little solace. His love for Inês transcended death itself. He had her body exhumed, dressed in a crown and finery. He forced his court to kneel before her, to swear fealty to their queen. Even in death, their love remained a scandal, a testament to the destructive power of forbidden desire. Pedro and Inês, bound together by fate and tragedy, their legend a haunting reminder that even the grandest love can be poisoned by the venom of courtly intrigue. Vilnius, capital of Lithuania, a city steeped in history, its cobbled streets whisper of bygone eras. Its ancient buildings stand as silent witnesses to the passage of time. But beneath the city's beauty lurks a darkness, a legend that sends shivers down the spines of even the bravest souls. The tale of the Basilisk. Deep beneath the streets, in the labyrinthine network of tunnels, it dwells, the Basilisk, a creature of nightmare, scales like obsidian, eyes that burn with malevolent fire. Its gaze, they say, is lethal, capable of turning flesh to stone. And at its feet lies a treasure hoard. Gold and jewels beyond measure, a king's ransom to tempt the greedy and the foolish. Many have been lured to their doom by whispers of the Basilisk's treasure. They descend into the darkness, armed with hope and avarice, but the tunnels echo with the silence of the dead. For the Basilisk is a patient guardian. It waits in the shadows, its gaze piercing the gloom, transforming the greedy into statues, their horrified faces forever frozen in time. The Basilisk and its treasure remain, a chilling reminder of the price of unchecked desire and a testament to the darkness that can lurk beneath even the most beautiful facade. Echoes of tragedy, love, loss, and the allure of forbidden riches. These three tales, though separated by geography and time, share a common thread. They are cautionary narratives, woven from the fabric of our deepest fears and desires. They speak of love's power to both heal and destroy, of the allure of wealth and the terrible price it can exact. The cursed treasure of Mount Vodno, the tragic love of Pedro and Ines, the basilisk's deadly gaze in Vilnius. Each story serves as a mirror, reflecting the duality of human nature, our capacity for both great love and terrible cruelty, our endless pursuit of riches even at the cost of our souls. These legends remind us that some lines should not be crossed, that some treasures are best left undisturbed, and that even the most fervent love can be twisted by fate's cruel hand. They are whispers from the abyss, echoes of tragedy that continue to resonate across the centuries. The enduring power of legends. Why these tales still haunt us? Why do these stories endure? Why do they continue to captivate our imaginations even in this modern age? Perhaps it is because they tap into something primal, something embedded deep within the human psyche. We are drawn to tales of forbidden love because they remind us of love's power, its ability to transcend boundaries and defy convention. But they also serve as a warning, a reminder that love can be a dangerous game, one played for the highest stakes. The legends of cursed treasures speak to our innate desire for wealth and security, but they also caution us against greed. They remind us that material possessions are fleeting and that the pursuit of riches can lead us down a dark and perilous path. These stories persist because they are more than just entertainment. They are cautionary tales, moral compasses disguised as folklore. They remind us of the fragility of life, the seductive nature of temptation, and the enduring power of fate. Beyond the grave, exploring the morality of cursed fates. The concept of a curse is a complex one. It implies a force beyond our control, a preordained path from which there is no escape. But are we truly beholden to such forces? Or do we forge our own destinies through the choices we make? The lovers in our tales, Pedro and Inês, were victims of circumstance, their love deemed a threat to the established order. But was their fate truly sealed? Or could they have chosen a different path? Likewise, those who seek forbidden treasures often do so out of desperation or greed. They are driven by a thirst for something more. But are they truly cursed? Or are they simply reaping the consequences of their own actions? These are questions with no easy answers. The legends themselves offer no solutions. They merely present us with possibilities and leave us to grapple with the moral implications. A world shrouded in shadow, the universality of cursed love and treasure. The themes of cursed love and treasure are not confined to these three tales. They echo throughout mythology and literature, from the star-crossed lovers of Greek tragedy to the cursed gold of the Nibelungenlied. These stories resonate across cultures because they tap into universal human experiences. Love, loss, greed, ambition. These are emotions that transcend time and place. They are as relevant today as they were centuries ago. The legends may differ in their specifics, but the underlying message remains the same. We are all bound by fate. Our lives a tapestry woven from threads of choice and chance. And while we may strive for love and fortune, we must be wary of the price we pay for such pursuits. A final farewell, a reminder of the price we pay for desire. As we reach the end of our journey, we are left with a sense of unease. The shadows linger, the whispers persist. We are reminded that the world is not always a kind place, that love can be a double-edged sword, and that the pursuit of wealth can lead to ruin. The legends of cursed love, treasure, and beasts serve as cautionary tales. They remind us that every choice has consequences, and that some desires are best left unfulfilled. we must choose our paths carefully. For the road to hell, as they say, is often paved with good intentions. Let us heed the warnings whispered in these ancient tales, and strive to live lives filled with love, compassion, and a healthy respect for the unknown. For in the end, it is not the treasures we accumulate that define us, but the choices we make and the legacy we leave behind. This is Specs. See you on another Tales.